Hey everyone, welcome back to Additional Ink. We are bringing you another small short episode of the Ink Tank today.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we've had the three of us together.
Yeah, we've made it work. So I'm glad to be here with you guys again.
Heck yeah, it's glad to be back.
We're right in time to talk about set 7.
Right, so what we're gonna do today for your drop of Additional Ink is we are going to tell you our 5 picks each from set 7. We didn't really have any criteria, so nothing like, it didn't have to be meta defined or anything. It's just a card that we like. And as we go through them, we'll kind of like share the reasons why.
Yeah, and we decided to go with 5 cards apiece too, because I think in the past we've done like 1 pick per color, but with Duel Links, it kind of opens it up to a lot of possibilities. So we each just picked 5 that we think are really cool or
Interesting.
what have you. Interesting, yeah.
I like the 5. I think it was a good choice. You know, there's a little versatility going on there.
So
So I think our first picks are from Ron.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's one of mine. This is my family. It's a 2-drop uninkable, and it is gain a lore, draw card. I just think that's really cool that we are getting more gain a lore, draw card, gathering knowledge and wisdom style stuff.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like an extra like goat effect in your deck with some card draw. So I think it's gonna see a lot of play. I know people might be testing it already, but
I think it might be like a change out for like gathering wisdom and knowledge.
yeah.
Probably.
So because you kind of get, instead of getting 2 lore, you get 1 lore and you get a card, right? So those decks kind of struggle with card draw sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
All right, what do we got next?
Oh,
Another
another
one.
one of mine. Yeah. Raya. What is it? Guidance Seeker. So during your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, this character gains resist 1 until the start of your next turn. I think it's just very interesting that we have a 3-drop inkable. It still is in the 1/4 range, but it also gains 2 lore, can quest for 2. But the blue steel, kind of like maybe a low-end blue steel aggro kind of thing that might fit into with the actual gaining the extra ink on that as well too, to just help buff that up.
It reminds me of Zipper from last set.
Yes.
Zipper had the similar effect, but Zipper would give ward to other characters.
Or I think he had ward and he would give the resist to the other.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever you inked.
So this one doesn't have ward, but it's got a bigger body, bigger willpower, and yeah, it's a cool card.
Also, just really cool artwork. I thought it was a really good Raya card. A lot of her cards are.
Yeah.
Uh,
I will say this: the art for this set has just kind of been outstanding. Like they like the art's been good, but they like punched it up to a whole nother level.
Oh yeah.
Just card by card, I'm like, why is this not enchanted? Why is this not enchanted? It's just so amazing. And then the enchanted style is so great for this set too.
Yes.
The enchanted treatment this set is just gorgeous. Yeah, I've been really impressed with it.
Oh, okay. We got another one. This is Isabella Magical in the moment. So this one's very interesting to me. I think this is going to get played a lot too, but it's a 5-cost, uninkable 3/3 that quests for 4. Whenever a character sings a song, this character can't be challenged until the start of your next turn. Yeah, that's a pretty intense card for yellow. I'm happy we finally got another great card that's not a 1/4.
I don't think you guys needed it personally. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's really nice that any character that sings a song makes her protected.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
this is it's. And that's the thing is, it can go in so many different decks because of that. Like you just have something extra. Oh, okay, I'm gonna sing a song, and then if you're playing yellow, you're good to go.
Well, it might be time for like I know we kind of could build some Madrigal decks before with some of the cards, but now we got even more pieces that are like actually like really kind of gas.
Yeah. I mean, you can find her with like was it Alma, which is like the
Yes.
Madrigal tutor.
Yes, yes, it is. Yep.
Yeah, you got some cool options with that.
Up next, we have Mushu, Mystic Dragon. This card's really cool for me because Red Steel was one of my like set 3 idea things I wanted to run. We actually messed with the deck as well too on that set 3, set 4. But with the Mushu, whenever one of your
characters challenges,
yes, you gain the resist 1 on that.
resist 2.
Resist 2. Oh, even better.
Yeah. Oh, you picked it before you knew how powerful it was.
Yeah, dude, I mean, honestly, it was Mushu, and I was like, yes, Mushu. But also, yes, brief skimming on the card there. I'm like, this is really cool. And then it also has, during your turn, whenever one of your characters banishes another character in a challenge, you gain 2 lore. So you have more adding on to the challenge lore gaining decks.
Yeah, it makes those Calhouns and those Robin Hoods really strong. And also, just to point out, the Mushu stacks. If you have 2 and you challenge something and banish it with a Calhoun, you just gain 6 lore.
Oh.
Also, Mushu's been one of those cards that people have been waiting on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highly anticipated on the flavor.
And the Mushu report got to kind of participate in that reveal, which was kind of cool, which a lot of people liked.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yep. And then we have the Family Madrigal. So this is a 5-cost song, and it is, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 1 Madrigal card and up to 1 song and put them in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom in any order. The fact that we have a 5-drop song that is going to be another it's a dual link too, and it's draw 2 and gain possibly the potential to get more things that are going to allow you to continue to draw while triggering that Madrigal, the Isabella.
Yeah, and you're able to look 5 cards down in your deck too, so you're able to kind of filter a little bit there too.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
And we also got in those colors the 3-drop evasive Singer 5 Mirabelle. So you're pretty guaranteed to be able to sing that early.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
That's a really, really cool card.
You can sing and search for the shift target for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Ron, I think that's 5.
Yeah, that's 5 right there. Yeah,
count.
those are my 5 picks.
All right, looks like up next are my picks.
Ooh.
All right, so some people might consider this pick kind of a meme, but as a Blue Steel player, our dueling cards were very interesting, but I think this one is the most interesting. First off, Hey, iconic character, right? I think the dev team said they're his mascot.
Nice.
Yeah, he's definitely
They aren't his mascot, he's their mascot.
No, they are his mascot. That's what you said.
But it's Hey Expanded Conscious, a 5-cost inkable. It's a 1/5. It is a Floodborn, so you can shift for 3, and we have a lot of great Hey targets.
Yes, you do.
And then it has resist 1, but when you play it, you put all the cards from your ink hand into your inkwell face down and exerted.
Oh.
So it's like Hey has become aware and just is like ramp.
Yeah.
You know, and then you don't have a hand, so. But I'm gonna see if I can figure something out with this. I think it's gonna be very fun.
Yeah, you and I are gonna have to cook something up. I've got a couple ideas, but I too love this card on a flavor level.
Stay tuned. We will have a Hey deck. All right, next is Tamatoa, Happy as a Clam. I know a lot of people are excited for this card. Again, as a Blue Steel player, I'd be remiss not to mention it. It is a 6-cost inkable. It is a 4/5. When you play this character, you return up to 2 items from your discard to your hand. But then when he quests, you can play an item for free.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
So you've got several different lines you can do. Obviously, you can use popsicles and stuff before you play them.
There's no restriction. It's just play an item. Wow.
For free, yeah.
So like, you know how I like to play Twin Fire, right?
Yeah.
So I can play Twin Fire, and then I can discard my dime on turn 2 to do 2 more damage.
Yes.
Then when I play Tamatoa, I can get the dime back, and then I can play it for free. Maybe on like turn 5 after ramping.
Yeah. Wow.
That's really clever, Jeff.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about twin firing your lucky dime into the discard. That's cool.
Yeah, or a workshop, or fishbone, or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Whatever value piece you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this card's got it's got a very high ceiling. And I think it can work in a lot of different, you can do more of an item build in your red, blue, or your blue steel, or you can kind of just slot him into your more traditional list as well, alongside the other Tamatoa.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Great card. Yeah. I got nothing on it. Nothing else to say.
I need some of those enchanteds. I need them. My life depends on it. I'm kidding. All right, my next card is Gizmo Duck.
Yeah.
Suited up. Me and Ron are huge DuckTales and Darkwing Duck Disney Afternoon fans.
Yes. Yep.
He's a 4-cost inkable. He's a 4/3. He has resist 1, and he can challenge ready damage characters. And I'm gonna have to build some with this too. I'm thinking little Tinkerbell, Bogo, Gizmo Duck combo.
Also, the Robin Hood being in there too, and Sherwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good green steel damage matters stuff, and yeah, that just seals the deal on being able to challenge into things a little easier.
Plus, like I said, Gizmo Duck and Darkwing are probably like my 2 favorite characters from like the Disney Afternoon series.
It's pretty cool. And like honestly, in my head, the first thing I like after reading what the card does, you play him on 4, you grab your sword on 5. You take whatever you want.
Yes.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Like that's a really cool card.
Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to test and mess around with.
I can't wait for that Darkwing.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
We hope. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Like Gizmo Duck, we did get this tease back in set 2 with the Gizmo suit.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
So 5 sets later, He's finally suited up.
Maybe we'll get an item that's just like Darkwing's like outfit.
Oh man,
Or
the
something.
mask
Like
or
the
something.
hat or something. Yeah. I don't know, speculating, obviously.
I'm gonna stay on brand here. Disney Afternoon.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm not normally a Red Blue player, but I really like this Beagle Boys card. It's Small Time Crooks, 4-cost inkable. It's a 3/3. Whenever they quest, chosen character of yours gains rush and resist +1 this turn. It does quest for 2. Now this may not fit in your normal red blue builds, but the ability to give characters rush and resist +1 is insane. As we know from, months and months and months of playing Cogsworth.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but now you can also you can play a character down, quest with Beagle Boys that are already dry, give it rush and resist 1. It survives that challenge or whatever.
That's pretty cool. Like, honestly, too, like you play a Sisu, the hand size matters one.
Yes.
And all of a sudden it has rush.
Yeah.
And it's dealing with something on your opponent's board,
that
really
turn.
quickly that they're not expecting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm actually I'm genuinely surprised it was one of your picks. I'm very proud of you.
You could also, everybody forget I said this, but you could also give Shark Maui rush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. I just didn't say it. Like yeah, let's not mention that.
It's you're surprised with the pick, but it's the flavor of the card led me there, and it's I think it's a pretty interesting and actually a pretty good card actually.
Kind of going back to the red blue roots, the rush. Yes.
Well, there ain't no
Rush
red.
and resist.
There's blue steel roots around here. Not kidding. But no, I would love to see more Disney Afternoon type stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
And my last pick is going to be Miss Bianca.
Ooh, okay.
So she is a 6-cost inkable. She's a 5/5. She has the ability, if you have an ally in play, you may pay 2 less to play this character.
Oh wow.
So if you think about it, a traditional blue steel list, I've got Smee and I've got Tinkerbells and I've got all these other characters that are allies.
And maybe Hey Hey.
And maybe Hey Hey. So she can come down on turn 4
Yeah.
very easily.
Yeah.
Or, depending on your build, if you play like an ally 1-drop and then you ramp on 2 to 3, and you could play her on turn 3.
Yeah.
And now you have a singer for Whole New World, Let It Go, All Is Found, whatever you have.
Yeah. Also a big character to deal with bigger characters as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think this card may see some play. As we're going through our picks, I know there's a lot of other cards that other people have picked and all that. Like the bell is really good, but we kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit different of a flavor from picks, so we didn't just kind of try to stick just to meta stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I didn't pick the card we revealed, Penny, but I still think she's very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just an honorable mention tonight. We love that card.
All right, Matt, you're up.
All right, this is my first pick. So I am a really big fan of the new Bagheera. There's multiple reasons. My wife is just excited we have Bagheera. She's like, that's like one of her chase cards. So trying to get my hands on those. But he's just a fantastic bodyguard, and he's a 5-cost inkable 4/3 quest for 2 with bodyguard. Pretty good already.
Yeah.
The thing I really like about him is he says during your opponent's turn, or during an opponent's turn, or in multiplayer, when this character is banished, deal 2 damage to each opposing character.
It's like he's holding a bunch of swords ready to
He's gotta grab your sword in his back pocket.
Yeah.
I'm
way out.
I'm happy that we have Bagheera. I was a little surprised on the timing of us getting Bagheera with all the confusion that the bag happened right before he was unveiled. Might confuse some people further. I'm kidding. It's a bad joke.
He is the bag.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's move on with that dead joke.
But he's good. So this card I'm really excited about. This is Tramp Street Smart Dog. It's a 7-cost inkable, 2/6 that quests for 2, with the ability, now it's a party. And it says for each character you have in play, you may pay 1 ink less to play this character. And it says house pickings?
Yep.
Okay. When you play this character, you may draw a card for each other character you have in play. Then choose and discard that many cards. Now, the reason this card is special to me, when I first started learning how to play Lorcana, I tried to make a Chernobog deck work in Amber Steel. I was running things like Ransack and the Simbas and the Cinderellas, and I was trying to discard, but I just couldn't get there quick enough, and I was kind of just hurting myself a little too much. Whereas this card is a super good accelerator, and we also have cards like Lilo that just want to be in the discard. It's fantastic. I want to build a Turbo Bog Lemon Lime deck with this card and some of the other Lady and the Tramp stuff. We'll see how it goes. There'll probably be a video in the future, but this card I am super jazzed about. It's very different, very fresh, and it's cute, right? It's Lady and the Tramp. So
I mean, we definitely got a lot of we got a new keyword this set, and we've got a lot of different text on cards that add a different level or different element to the game that we haven't had. Last set we started seeing, like, when you ink, this ability happens, but even those abilities are becoming more and more varied. Like I don't think it's in any of our picks, but we now have a card that lets you look at the inkwell.
Yes. And Mongo,
which is a hidden information zone in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've just, this is one of those cards that's in that vein, just like the Hey, where it's very different than what we're used to. It's not just a bigger body, cheat some lore out, draw some cards. It's got just something very different going on about it.
Okay, this is another cool card, another Duel Link. This is the Queen of Hearts, Unpredictable Bully. It's a 5-cost, uninkable, 2/6 that quests for 2. Shifts for 3, so we have a lot of good, cheap Queen of Hearts targets in red and green for this to go on to. And she has the ability, if I lose my temper, whenever another character is played, including your own, put a damage counter on them. Now, you might be like, why would I want to damage my characters? Well, we have things like the new Queen of Hearts that becomes a 4/4 when there's damage on her. We have the new King of Hearts that says your damaged characters can't be challenged.
Yes.
I think this is just room for a really fun deck. Also, it's putting damage on your opponent's stuff when they come in. So like, they play a Calhoun, I am putting 1 damage on it.
Yes.
It doesn't get around it. It takes the damage.
Well, also you have all those green cards like the hyenas and stuff where, like, they get special benefits if they're challenging damaged characters.
They do.
So all of those characters that get played are automatically damaged.
Oh yeah, I'm already thinking about, like, putting Scar, the ward 4/2 that says whenever one of your characters challenges a damaged character, draw a card. Like, there's so many good little things you can do with it. Yeah, I'm really excited for that deck. That's another one that I'm cooking up, and you'll see at some point.
You should put the Scar that we just got that you won at Set Champs in there.
Oh.
It would be pretty good, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful, because, like, he is a what, 4/2?
Also, this card allows you to play that big Robin Hood a lot easier as well too, because their things are just coming in naturally damaged. You might get that out a lot, especially against a hyper aggro deck, and you can ship this on 3. So the minute they're dropping all that stuff, you're like, okay, cool. I'm playing this Robin for free or for 2 and I'm playing it early. And it's a 9/9. So yeah, you get
the big ward.
The
big ward 6/6 for 9.
There it is. Yes.
Really cool. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that. Anyway, let's move on to the next card. Yes.
Toxic.
This is like a big point of discussion in the community right now. So I really like Ink Geyser. It's a 3-cost uninkable. It says each player exerts all of the cards in their inkwell. Then each player with more than 3 cards in their inkwell returns cards at random from their inkwell to their hand until they have 3 cards in their inkwell. I know that was a lot of words, and I know it's a little bit of an inconvenience when you're playing, but honestly, this is a godsend card for a low to the ground aggro deck. Like, I am so excited to see a blue-green, just aggressive deck that can capitalize on this, and then get some of those cards that ink back and then just play them down again. So it's definitely a big tempo piece. You can also, there's been discussion, you can do some really gross stuff with, like, Fishbone Quill and ramping and then playing Bend to My Will, and
lot of pieces.
You could do that. But I'm actually more interested to see how this will affect a blue-green aggro shell, and if we see that kind of come up.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting card, and it's, again, first of its kind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. And this one, I wanted to pick something on the common bracket too. So this is Penny the Orphan. I just think this is a great aggressive quester. It's a 2-cost inkable, 2/1 that quests for 2, and it has the ability. Our bottle worked?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to, like, make sure I didn't have the.
She sent out a message in a bottle. The bottle worked.
Yeah. Okay, I need to read.
So a hero's coming. So when the hero's in play, she gets floored. It's very flavorful.
Yeah. It's admittedly been a moment since I've watched the Rescuers, but anyway, the ability says while you have a hero character in play, this character gains ward. So it's just a cool, nice aggressive quester that they can't just like immediately brawl if you play a hero. It sandwiches in really well between like a Robin Hood package or honestly the Raya that you were talking about as a hero you could play on 3.
Yeah.
And then you could later ink and give her resist. And so she's got ward and resist.
Yeah.
You know who else is a hero? Calhoun.
Calhoun is, yeah.
Is also a hero, yeah.
I was thinking Philocrates. That's what I was
Phil?
thinking.
Yeah.
Big Phil.
But really good stuff. I just think this is gonna be a fun card.
I see Matt's like blue-green list forming at the moment.
put the like the formulas, like the meme, everything's calculated in the background.
So guys, that's our 5 cards we picked each that we wanted to share. We wanted to talk about a little bit. This is kind of a quick episode of the Ink Tank. We're hoping to get back in the group with those. Also, stay tuned to the channel over the weekend. We're gonna try to get out some good set 7 Archasia's Island content pretty quickly. We've got some good stuff planned. I know this video is going up Thursday night, Friday morning. I'm running down to the LGS as soon as they open. And we're gonna try to get a sealed filmed.
Yep.
So we'll get that to you as soon as we can. Working on logistics at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, I mean it's going to be an exciting weekend. You know, I know everybody's got their release events that they're excited for. I'm just excited to crack some packs, look for some enchanteds, look for some cool foils, and to really just kind of dive down into the set. The release schedule for the reveals this time was great. It was very coordinated. It was awesome, but it was so fast paced. I remember being at work and I was like, oh, there was 16 cards revealed. And so there's definitely some cards that I haven't spent time looking at. Yeah. And so I'm excited to get them in my hand and like spend time while I'm sorting and organizing. And, you know, getting them sleeved up and actually get some games in.
Yes. Yeah.
You guys got anything else?
No. Yeah.
Really hyped about this set. I think the Duel Links offer a lot of variety. There's a lot of cool ways people can go, and I'm excited to see what happens.
I think honestly, this set I'm excited for every set, but this set kind of feels to me like set 3 or 4 where we were getting locations for the first time, where we got the first Illumineers quest, like, or even set 2 where it was like, oh, this is the first expansion. Yes. Right.
Yep.
So every set carries that hype and that specialness to it, but I think this is going to be one that like, it's gonna. Not every card may see play right away, but as we know, as the card pool gets bigger, we get new combos, we get new pieces, so it's always interesting to see what comes back out.
No, I know I'm excited for this set because it seems like we got a lot of attention to detail to other color combinations. So who knows what's going to happen now with the meta.
I have a question for you about this set, Mr. Location. Are you upset we didn't get any locations?
No, I'm actually kind of happy we didn't get a location this time, honestly. I feel like locations needs a second. We need to get some other tools made, and not having locations is leaving room for other tools for that to be made and make that deck a lot stronger. So I'm actually kind of okay with the fact that we didn't get a location this time. I thought it would have been really cool maybe to get the island or something like a one-off of something like that, but at the end of the day, no, if we gotta wait another set, let's see what comes out.
Well, if you think about it, the entire set, they're at the island.
Exactly.
They're at Archasia's Island.
Island we got last set.
Oh,
right,
that's
that
true.
they saw.
Yes.
So they're all at Archasia's Island. So thematically, it kind of makes sense we didn't get it. Plus, with Duel Links and all the other new concepts, it would be a lot for a set. So I'm sure, and so I think it's okay to take a break from them. I'm really surprised you're not upset about them.
I'm excited because it lets me know that there's some thought maybe going into a Duel Ink location.
I want Darkwing Duck first.
No comment.
Okay, with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in here with us again at Additional Ink. As always, we're always happy when you guys come hang out with us. Comment, like, and subscribe. Remember, here at Additional Ink, we believe that there's room at the table for everybody, no matter who you are. Play some Lorcana, have some fun. There's plenty of ink to go around for everybody, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, I'm gonna interrupt this video really quick. I just want to remind you of our giveaway on our road to 1,000 subscribers. All you have to do is comment, like, and subscribe. Have your subscriptions public. We are going to give away a Illumineers Quest Deep Trouble. We are going to give away a D100 gift set that came out back when Rise of the Floodborn came out. Chance to get some awesome cards for you guys. We are going to give away an official Disney Lorcana hat that we got at the DLCs, and this Scar Enchanted Set Championship promo that I personally won myself. I cannot wait to get this to you guys. Please like and subscribe.